Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Monday, June the 10th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you have for me, you can use this email address. This is a link to get into our free trading room, 100% free. You don't even have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free room. I open the room every morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. That's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic at about 9:05, and I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. In the email you're getting, you'll see a promo code, and the promo code is good for 15% off the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. Well, what a morning we had in the trading room. All started with PVRB. So let me just get this up here. So you can see the action in the pre-market, all right? That tan area is the action in the pre-market. And, gapped up on data results is what I have. They have something to do with diabetes, and obviously the market loved it. Now, when I saw this, what was really intriguing to me is that if you take a look at the, say, weekly chart, well, you can see the break here. This is an all-time high. Okay, so when I saw this, I thought, okay, here's a stock making an all-time high. It's got some, what seems to be very good news. And so I said into the room, well, we got to watch this one. Let's see what happens once it opens. I mean, it has a beautiful move up here. Kind of forget this bottoming tail, but beautiful move up here. Kind of rested, a little bit of a pullback. Market opens and it actually starts to trade lower. And I thought, well, maybe that's it. And then all of a sudden, look at the volume on the second 15-minute candle. So that's at 9:45, and look at the volume. And I had an alert set just underneath 13. These are the highs in the pre-market, 12.91. So I ended up taking this trade at 13.25 right there. Now, I freely admit that I took off just a little bit here. I think it was at 13.41, just in case it had that, this little reaction, in which case I would have got out and then I could always get back in. But man, look what happened. It accelerated even more. I got out more at 14.12. And then I was feeling relatively proud of myself getting out the balance at 16.15. And, of course, it went all the way up to 22. But I'm not upset. As that bar right there, that could have happened right there too. So, and actually just before I started this video where I was saying, well, let's watch this one to see if it can take out this level. That's why I have a blue line right there. If it took out that level right there, that's a price alert that I've got here. And I thought, well, maybe if it takes that out, it could have another run towards the end of the day. But it doesn't look like it. Looks like it is, it's a pretty decent sell-off right now. Now, Holly had a couple of, I want to go over the INOV alert, okay? There's INOV at 1376. Notice it says out at a timed exit. I'm just going to get INOV up here. And I'm sorry, just 1 second. I have to get the symbol linking. I always seem to forget to do this symbol linking. Okay, now I'm going to click on the INOV. There we go. So, the alert, why aren't you showing up? Just a second here. Oh, there we are. Way down here. Yeah, right. That's way down here. Excuse me. That blue arrow is telling you the candle in which the alert happened. And there is the actual price of the alert, 1376. Now, look what it did. This hit a high of 1486. That's just great on a percentage basis. Now, notice that Holly got out at 14.41, okay, on a timed exit. So what I always say to people is that, yes, this strategy here called looking for a bounce, it's optimized for a 60-minute hold. The overall strategy is optimized for a 60-minute hold period. However, I've always said you should, in my opinion, treat each individual alert on its own. So there's 14.41 right there. So that's where Holly got out of the trade. Now, I look at this, if I were in this one down here, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of, bottoming tails here, but certainly nothing dramatic. Maybe I sell a little bit, but certainly I do not get out of the entire trade. This trade is still working. And, we don't know what's going to keep doing this, But, that's my advice. People ask, well, how do you trade Holly? Well, that's my advice. That's why, auto trading Holly for me would not be the way to go, because each individual alert, I think, should be looked at on its own. And so this one, why would you be out at 1441 just because Holly got out of the trade because it's a timed exit? So anyway, that's just my take on it. Excuse me. And that's up 7%. Now, unfortunately, for me, this is another Holly alert, 253. This has had some news and all that, and I think they did a financing, and the alert was at 253. I got into that trade at 256. It was 256 right up here, and just didn't like the way it was trading. And I got out of the trade. I think it was in this candle here, and it dripped all the way down to 246. I took a 4-cent loss as it was moving down. I thought, okay, that's not bad. And then I think I went, what time is it here? Yeah, this is just as I was taking my break for lunch, okay? And then it did this. So I was just a little, unfortunately, I was about 5 minutes too early on getting rid of it. But I was going for lunch, and I thought, well, they did the financing at a lower price, and sometimes, you'll see that the stock will drift back down to that financing price. But anyway, another tremendous move from Holly. I mean, that's right now, that's up 12%. You can see right there, there's the alert, and it's up 12%. So, and the INOV is up 6%. Even the TEUM up 5%. And most of these have got plenty of volume. It's not like, there's no volume. You can't get in and out. WKHS has actually got 10 million shares. So lots of opportunity to get in and out of this one. So the other one I have to mention, NBY. I mean, this one really astonished me, to be honest. Had news, pre-market, some kind of I guess they've got some drug that they're able now to sell on Amazon without a subscription, a prescription. So I saw this. This was under $1, and it moved all the way back down here. Well, no, I'm sorry. I don't believe that. I don't believe that bottoming tail. But it was under $1 again. Market opens, it's over $1, and then it did this, and I literally said, well, I guess into the room, I said, well, I guess that's it. And man, oh man, look what it did. I mean, it took out the 200-day moving average was up here. I think it was at 124. It took that out like nothing. There was, and if you look at the weekly chart, it's not beautiful. I mean, it's not a beautiful looking weekly chart. I thought there'd be more resistance right in this 140 area. Not at all. I mean, eventually it got all the way up to 304. This got halted about, 8 or 10 times. Crazy. Look at the volume that has come in. 36 million shares. But a lot of people were in that one. Unfortunately, not me, but, I'm very happy to get the the PRVB. So anyway, lots of excitement in the room for a Monday morning. A lot of people think, summer's here, market will be quiet. Not at all. I mean, we're always finding moves like this. I'm not saying there are going to be moves quite like this every day, but man, oh man, we can always seem to find these crazy ones with low floats that are just, moving like heck. So anyway, I want to get back into the trading room. So I'm going to bring back the capture program. And if you have any questions for me, you can use this email address, and there's a link to get into our free room. And I will open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. So I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.